Elementary School Teacher of the Year is Val MacFarlane, and here to introduce her and recognize her as Principal of Oakland Elementary, Mr. Lynch.
Well, thank you. I'm, in addition, most of you know, in addition to being the principal at Oakland, I'm also a resident and a parent. And I feel like I need to give a little bit of kudos to some of the groups and people we've seen already. In a previous life, I worked, before I sing Val's praises, because those need to be sung, but in a previous life, I worked at the high school, and seeing the robotics kids was pretty darn impressive. And I remember becoming aware, the first robotics competition I ever went to, probably 15 plus years ago, that there's nothing more exciting than one of those. I mean, and I was a coach for years. They're crazy and they're fun, and to see how these kids represented themselves was pretty impressive. So that was cool. Additionally, the Lynch family is known for years how cool Faye is. So we were glad to see that, and it was nice to see two people that I respect so much be able to sing her praises. Congratulations to Kate. I don't know you very well, but it's so good to see what's going on at the middle school. And I have to say one word about Mrs. G, because kind of similar to Mrs. Haynes, when I went home and was talking to Katie, my daughter, and I said, hey, by the way, Mrs. G won the High School Teacher of the Year. Her eyes lit up and she just said, yay. And I've worked with Mrs. G for years, so it's just very cool to see. Now, that being said, I want to talk about Mrs. MacFarlane. And I think when Mr. Walensky started talking about the honoring the teachers, he made a point, which Val would be the very first person to reiterate, is that while this is, actually she wouldn't consider herself exceptional, but she would definitely consider the fact that there's a lot of exceptional people working in the district. And at Oakland, she does so many things. She's one of our math experts. She's one of our technology experts. She's probably the epitome of an unsung hero. She knows her stuff. She connects with kids. She's unfailingly loyal to her colleagues. And we've known that forever, but as other people have said, never so much as in the last couple of years. We had so many things to kind of figure out and get through. And Val helped everybody, including her teaching colleague, Mrs. Kearns, who helped with our application. And when I told her about it, she was just ecstatic because she wanted to be able to recognize Mrs. MacFarlane for everything she does. She's just an absolute unsung hero. I'm very, very proud just to know her. And one of the things I said to her after the day after the event last week is that even though I know this is not her thing, I think that people need to see people like Mrs. MacFarlane win awards like this, because even though they're happy to stay in the background, everybody knows how good she is, but they don't necessarily see it because she's happy to stay in the background. So I think her winning this award speaks volumes of how much we care about her, but also lets other people know like what we value. And so that's, from my perspective as an educator and as a parent, I just think that's really important. So we're thankful for Val. She's not gonna like this, but she's gonna have to say a couple words, and I'll turn it over.
Well, and then I turn it right back saying, I am so thankful for you, for Sam, for Angelica, for everybody in our staff, and it's a tiny staff, so if somebody is struggling, everyone jumps right in, not just me, everyone jumps right in to try and help and fix and take care of whatever issues come up. If I'm stronger in technology than some people, there's other things that are stronger, and we all help and support each other all the time. And that was so critical the last couple of years, because there were days when I think everybody felt like, I'm not sure I can do it another day, and then somebody would be there to lift you up. And I think the parents, the kids, the staff, and Sam and you, it takes a village, and thank you so much. You're so appreciated too.
Mrs. Fitzpatrick.
Well, thank you. One of the teachers said earlier about the surprise at the meetings, and we've tried to do that as a great surprise. But one thing that stood out about Oakland, and I can see the photos, I believe they're up on our website, but you're surrounded by your students with your poster, and your colleagues were so excited for you, but your students and the smiles on their faces were just priceless. And so I know that that's meaningful for them as well. And again, last week was an honor to be there amongst a number of acclaimed educators across our entire county, and it was great to have you there represented, and I know Sam was there with you as well. So again, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you. My students do believe they are also students of the year, so if anyone mentions it, thank you.
Mrs. Van Heidsma.
I was able to be the Oakland liaison. I won't embarrass you. I was able to be the Oakland liaison for a couple of years, and I know what a great community Oakland is, and so close and so collaborative. And I know the families and the students truly appreciate you and your work. So thank you so much, and it's okay to take kudos, really.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.